Good morning. It is Monday morning. This is Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up here in less than 1 minute, so let's see what happens. All right, I got 200. There we go. So I got some shares there at 90.75. We'll look to add some more. All right, and now I'm going to put in a stop here. All right, gonna have to move it down some. Okay, move it down some more. Move it down some more. And all out there at 90 or 89.89. So what is it, 9:31 a.m. $267 on just those 500 shares. I would have liked it to have headed up a little bit more to get more shares, but I'm not going to complain about $267 and basically about a minute's worth of trading. So let's see what else I can find. Okay, just pure bloodshed here on QUNR. Cayman Islands. No, that sounds kind of sketchy, but anyways, you can see gapped way up here and it's just totally pulling back. Had an order in at 41.50, but now maybe bottoming out right there. But I'll leave that little fishing order out there. We'll see if it can get down there or not. But that's the current little bobber I have in the water. Had to order in a short some more. The one thing that I'm kind of bummed out about is, CTRP for a long time it's been down in the between $50 $75 range, and then the big gap up put it way up here in the 90s, and that just makes it a lot more expensive stock by about 25 or 20 bucks or so. So it just doesn't make it fit into my style as as nicely as I would like for it to. I mean, it still was worthwhile as you saw, but I like the way this one moves, but I like the way it moves, when it was down in the, the 70s and 50s and, 60s, as opposed to almost $100 stock. So, that's kind of the one buzzkill about today is, with the big gap up, it doesn't quite make it as maneuverable as what I would like for it. But still enough, to still make money, but just not quite an ideal situation. And like I said, I have had an order out there, but I'll probably end up canceling that. But still looking around, but good start to the week. All right, have an order to short just 100 shares of VRX at 115.50. So I got those. We'll look to try to build some more size if possible. Gonna go up there to 118.50. Try to short 200 more shares up at that point. So let's see if I can get up there and get those. Pulling back some now. All right, so I thought I got those. No, I did not. I didn't hit 115. I thought it hit 115, but I guess not. So I'll just move my order up some. So it's not quite cooperating as much. All right, so now, man. All right, well, no, I just need to give it a little wiggle room. All right, so I had to take a loss there. I forgot to cancel my order at 150, which is what I originally wanted. So it did fill me there, and I went 100 long. And now, of course, I would have been okay. But, well, all right. Let me look at the bright side. Stupid mistake. I would have been okay in hindsight, but just didn't want to risk it. So let's see what else I can find. All right, looking to start to build another position here at 95.75. All right, they gave me 92 shares. So I'll just go with that. Put it in. All right, so got out there. Not exactly what I wanted. I wish I'd have gotten all 500 shares. I mean, I made 35 cents on just that one alone. But, let's go up to 96.85 and I'll try to get some action up there. So I had a nice smooth start, but it's been a little rocky since then. And like I said, if I would have gotten all 500 shares at 95.75, you know, you saw it pull back. That would have been a nice little score, but not going to give up on it yet. And then, of course, VRX. That one was just purely my fault. Just forgot to cancel that order, so it came back and bit me, as you saw. So, and then, of course, you also saw that in hindsight on VRX, it went right back, and I would have been okay. But that's all hindsight trading. All right, so I will pause it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just wrap this up. It's 9:42. I feel like I've been trading for an hour by now. That's kind of weird as this action has been. But let's see if I can capture one more trade. All right, I apologize. I missed that. And just another little stupid thing on my part. And in this case, it worked out perfectly fine. I mean, it was a good entry point. But as you see, got 500 at 97.25 and hit the wrong button and covered at 97.20. And now it's back below 97. But I'll just look at the bright side here at least. You know that. So that was a $25 gain. So I wiped away my stupidity right there. Have an order out on QUNR up at 49.25. So I'm curious if that'll get hit. And now this one just continues to sting. So for you Office Space fans out there, looks like I got a case of the Mondays right now. But I'm not gonna complain. I'm up still $302, and it's just barely 15 minutes into the day. But yeah. Case of the Mondays is kind of expensive in my case today, but oh well, let's see what else I can find. The most popular question I get is, hey Clay, how are you finding these stocks that you're trading? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I am using to locate these stocks. So the very stocks that you have seen me trade, you know, I go over the tools that I'm using for those, you know, in this guide right here. So if that sounds like something that could maybe add some value to you as a trader, then go ahead, click right there. I'll email it to you. It's totally free. It's very short. It's straight to the point. So like I said, if that sounds like something that might be able to make your life a tad easier, then, you know, worth at least a shot. I mean, like I said, totally free. Got an order out there on Yelp at 24.97. I realize that's super far away right now, but that's just kind of one of the fishing orders I'll put out there. Somebody mentioned it in the chat room. And yeah, nice little setup here, but we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to try my best for one more trade, but like I said, I'm not going to force something just for the sake of the video. So I'll search around for a few more minutes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. It is 9:54 a.m., so I am up, let's see, what, $302. You saw me make this just stupidity and VRX, but, you know, by cutting my losses and just accepting it, you know, it is what it is. I was also, you saw me with my, I guess I didn't catch it on video since it happened so fast, but I was able to quickly wipe it away, you know, by just this one trade alone, by getting the $25, which wiped away that. So, but that's going to, like I said, wrap it up. Hopefully, you know, you enjoyed it. And as always, you know, if you enjoy these and want me to keep making them, you know, click that like button, leave comments, and, you know, check out claytrader.com, especially if you're interested in trading alongside me in the chat room that I offer. So you can learn more about that at claytrader.com. So thanks again for hanging out this morning, and hopefully I can shake this case of the Mondays. Have a good week, everybody.